Okay, now we're good. There we go. There's the audio. Welcome in, everybody. Fry, Brady, Orlando, all in the house already. This was the box score from, what, like 2 weeks ago? 68-66. Duke surviving Miami at home here with Dariq Whitehead playing that one. Jeremy Roach, 14 points. Tyrese Proctor, 11. Filipowski had 17. But of course, this is a totally different game here as we go for the rematch after the huge win against Carolina this weekend. We need to flip these things around here, so give me a second as we're going to flip Miami onto this side, and then we're going to go around and flip. We're going to flip Duke onto this side. All right, all right, all right, and then we're going to take all of Miami, and we're going to put them over here. And then we're going to take all of Duke and put them over here. And we got a game underway at Coral Gables. And your five on the floor are the normal ones that we have all come to know. And actually, the best starting lineup for Duke is with Lively, Mitchell, Proctor, Filipowski, and Roach. And the first shot by Mitchell is going to miss here, as that's in the first. All right, we're set. 4 timeouts. Everybody's got 4 timeouts. First shot by Miami is a 3 there. That goes for Norchad Omir. Sorry, not. He's got 3 points there. Greetings, everybody. Timothy, welcome in. If you need the game, jump into Discord. This is underway. Let's have some fun here on this Monday. I still have work to do when I get out of this one, but hopefully your day's done, as it is 7 o'clock on the East Coast, and that's actually going to be a turnover by Proctor, who had 3 turnovers against Carolina, but 0 in the first half of that game as Isaiah Wong slams it down for 2, and it's a quick 5-0 Miami here in the early going. I actually thought Proctor was pretty good. He was really good handling the ball. This should be lively. This should be a lively dunk, and should have been an and one. But he will get fouled as he goes to the rack. A little Isaiah Wong like picks off this pass as it's like he's got eyes in the back of his head. I think the foul, I actually don't know who the foul was on. We'll assign it to Wong for the time being as Derek Lively connects at the free throw line, and that is his first. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we can all say after Saturday's game that Lively has officially arrived on the college basketball scene with the 8 blocks, the most ever by any player, actually, in a Duke-Carolina matchup. Just overall very impressive. Keon, welcome in as well, as we're looking to continue the momentum. I think when Justin and I were talking on Saturday, remember we said both teams kind of like, kind of middling around that mid-pack area of the ACC. You got 6 teams separated by a single loss, actually, right now, but we're hoping that whether it was Duke or Carolina that made it out of that game with the W, that would kind of springboard them here. Let's see if we can carry the momentum over. Of course, it's going to be really, this game is just going to be really tough because there's just like so much emotional energy spent on the Carolina game. And in like less than, you basically have, I mean, they were on a flight yesterday. Like within 24 hours of beating Carolina, they were on a flight down to Miami. And then now you're playing the game tonight. It's a lot, right? Oh, granted, Miami also had to play on Saturday, but still they're at home, and they don't have like a high-profile game like Carolina. So, say Proctor to flip. Flip's going to flip this one up for 3. Actually, Mitchell there with the offensive board, still fighting, and it should be out on Miami there, as Mitchell couldn't quite connect, and Lively couldn't corral the offensive board either, but good effort on the glass so far. What is our all-time against Miami? That's a good question. I can find that out, actually. We'll find that out at the TV timeout. As Roach is going to go in with the floater off the glass. Can't get that one to go down, so still a single point here for Duke, because Miami's got 7 at the moment. And Miller, no, that's another 3-pointer by Miami. They're coming out of the gates hot. This should be a timeout by John Shire. And yes, it is. Yes, yeah, it is. So Duke getting blitzed here in the early going. This reminds us of the slow starts that we had. What is it at Wake Forest and at NC State? Uh, Not looking great right now. Although in both games we did sort of manage to claw this back in. It's still very early. Let's see. So that was the 30-second timeout here. All right. This game is going kind of how I expected it to go. This is basically how I expected this to go. Yeah, nobody subs in here, and it's just your same 5. Let's see what we have drawn up out of the play. Here's Roach. He's going to travel, actually. That's a travel out of that play. So a turnover out of the timeout. Duke leads the all-time series 24-9, with the Blue Devils taking 6 of the last 11 meetings in ACC regular season play. Is the answer to what's our all-time against Miami? I think who was that in chat? Orlando asked that one. So Wong here for 3 again, and that connects. And Miami, of course, is hitting absolutely everything and simply cannot miss. 13-1. Filipowski finds Mitchell. Mitchell should go up for the. That should have been. That's goaltending. Are they gonna call a foul? Yeah, it's goaltending. There's no foul, but yeah, it's goaltending. Yeah. It's absolutely goaltending. Like the Harlond Beverly, your hand is inside the basket. He was basically put the net up and over, like inverted the net. You can't do that. You're like trying to block it from inside the rim. That's not how that works. Finally, a miss by Miami and a rebound to Derek Lively here, as Filipowski has gone to the bench for Grandison for a moment. And Grandison getting it to Lively. Lively with the quick spin and the 2. That is what we want to see more of, actually. That's some great offense by Derek Lively. And maybe he's finally building a bit of confidence here. That was a quick and decisive move down in the paint. Let's get a stop here and then get another bucket. We get ourselves right back. Make it a 6-point game. Get ourselves right back into it. Here's another 3 there by Miller. That's off. And now rebound to Grandison. And now out to Roach. So they've got some transition going. But we decide no. Want to play a half-court game. Transition, of course, being a big part of that first half of the Carolina game. It was 16-0 in fast break points. And actually, Jeremy Roach calls another timeout because we completely scuffed the play. And John Shire, not sure if he's like, what did you do that for? Okay, but that's going to be an extended timeout actually, because we already used our 30-second timeout, so this is a bit awkward right now at the moment. It's like that play was so odd. Like, hold on, like look at this again. Oh, I see what happens. Look at this. Okay. All right, so like Roach gives it so Proctor, Mitchell, and then Mitchell's gonna give this back to Roach, and then Mitchell is gonna lose his shoe. He's gonna lose his shoe, and then Roach is gonna call timeout because we had a shoe malfunction. That is boy, that's unfortunate. We're very familiar with shoe malfunctions, though. Yeah. Although this one was a bit less explosive, I'll say. It was Poplar who hit another 3. Wooga Poplar there. And who's got? Mitchell's got 2. That's it. Okay. So 13-5 here in the early going. 1 foul for the Blue Devils, and that looks like it was actually on Filipowski there, and 1 foul on Poplar for Miami. I had it on Wong. That was incorrect. So yes. Yeah, I suppose it's a waste of a timeout, but like, what are you supposed to do? Like, wait for Mark to get his shoe back? Like, is the other team supposed to let you like just get your shoe back on? It's a very awkward position. I don't know what I would have done. I just told Mark Mitchell to like go over there in some area and fix it. Like, anyway, when it rains, it pours. Apparently down in Miami. So here we are. All right. All right, back to it. So this game has been ref should have halted. Oh yeah, that's true. The ref could have could have been a ref timeout. An official's timeout. You're right. It could have been. And as Filipowski checks back in, and Mitchell is out for the time being. Grandison bullet pass down to Filipowski. I don't know why he put it on the deck. He should have gone straight up for it. He gets his own rebound twice, but he can't get it actually. So 2 rebounds and 3 cracks at it, and nothing there going for Flip. Oh man, we're gonna wish we had those 2 points back at the end of the game. And had good looks at it too. Here's Poplar, good help defense there. There's Lively with a block, but doesn't finish the possession. He lets Omiya get his own block back, and Wong puts it up. That's, oh my goodness. Nobody puts a body on Jordan Miller, who just comes in behind Filipowski for the slam, and we're back to a 10-point hole. Oh, Lively was wide open. Oh my goodness. I mean, how wide open does Lively need to be? He's going to take 3. That's way off, actually. I'm not sure I would have taken that shot, although he was wide open for that. I mean, yeah, we've seen him hit it, but yeah. Not a high percentage look. Poplar to Nigel Pack here. Nigel Pack going to shoot 3. That's probably going to go. Actually, it doesn't. We're playing very slow. I feel like the Carolina game was very free moving. Here's going to be a high screen there by Lively in the roll. Although Roche doesn't go for him. There's Grandison over to Proctor. Proctor going to feed the ISO on Flip there on the right block, and Flip's going to try to go one-on-one, and he will win. One-on-one against Jordan Miller, and Flip gets the better of that one. That is an impressive move. Not freshman anymore, ladies and gentlemen. We also haven't been really creating any turnovers. We haven't been able to turn Miami over just yet. Pack, this is Poplar, and he pulls up and he's got that one. So 5 for him. Miami keeping it here at arm's length as Ryan Young and Jalen Blakes get set to check in. Of course, we didn't really see very much of Blakes and Young on Saturday because the main 5 on the floor were really doing it all. Oh my goodness, in and out for Grandison. It was halfway down the cylinder. The 3 pops back out. It's a foul. Oh, it's a walk actually. Oh, mere travels. They could have been a push on Lively, but ref decides that one's going to go our way. So So Duke down by 10 points, 12:50 to go. Proctor, Blakes, Filipowski, Grandison, and Young. I was looking for Roach because I believe this is the first time Roach has gone out in almost 30 minutes of play as Proctor turns it over again. And Roach gets right up off the bench. And Poplar gives this one back to Walker. Walker with a long two. Rebound to Jalen Blakes. Great box out by Ryan Young there on O'Meara. I have no idea where Grandison is passing it, but Proctor does get this out, and their body's on the floor. Grandison going to try to go up for it. Should be a foul. No, Filipowski there with a rebound. The putback goes down. No, they're going to call interference. He didn't touch it. Wait a sec. There's no way he touched it. Nope. No, he didn't. He did not. Maybe. Questionable. Questionable. Actually, even if they did review that play, I'm not sure. I'm not sure it would have overturned. I think it would have like the play on the field stands. It's going to be one of those. Yeah. I don't know. At full speed, yeah. Oh boy. And then the Grandison one that was basically halfway down the cylinder. So we go back though. This was where was the Lively one where they're like he's wide open, and oh yeah. I mean, this is like these are the kinds of plays that we were making against Carolina. Like if this was the Carolina game, we absolutely would have made this play. Look at this as we come down the floor. There's the screen. There's the roll. And like Miami completely loses Lively here. This is a mismatch. I don't know exactly what number this is by Miami, but like 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And like just feed him the ball. Like I can't believe this. This is so wide open. All you have to do is put this ball over the top. There's no way. There's a huge height difference here. Who is that, number 24? Oh my goodness. I mean, like let's take a look. So 24 on Miami. Nigel Pack is 6'6". He's 6 foot. He is literally at 6 feet against a 7'1" Derek Lively. Like, come on, man. There's no way. There's no way. Lob it up there and just go for it. I bet Nigel Pack doesn't even jump for it. 6 feet on 7'1". Come on. Anyway, back here we are. I'm not sure this could go any worse for us right now. And of course, as I say that, I wonder, am I about to jinx this thing? Duke with a bit of half-court press or three-quarter court press here. Yes, we've hit a total of 3 shots. Thanks for reminding us. Yeah, we're in a 2-3 zone at the moment, actually. Miami trying to put that one off the glass there. Anthony Walker trying to just lay it on, and it doesn't go. So rebound to Duke. Opportunity here. Need a bucket. Need a score. Need a score. Roach back into the game. Ryan Young over to Blakes. Blakes has been quiet his last couple games. Oh my goodness, he just dribbles the ball like it's another turnover. So, and actually, it's a turnover by Miami, their first one this afternoon, as Walker loses the ball and Roach in attack mode there, too strong, gets his own rebound. No, kicks it right back to Miami. To Beverly, actually. And now Beverly going to try to attack. Great transition defense by Mark Mitchell, by the way. Just stood his ground there, and Miami now has to reset and actually play some half-court offense. So Mark Mitchell gives us a chance on this possession to actually come away with it without having Miami score. There's the high screen by Casey, and here's Pack. Now Pack with a hugely deep 3. That's a very long rebound, Miami, and that's a foul. Foul by Roach. Easy call. It's like Roach didn't come down with the rebound and they got frustrated and then he fouled. I don't know why. I mean, Roach has had 20 points in the last 2 games against Wake and UNC. I'm pretty sure, yeah, he had 21 against Wake, and then he had 20 against UNC. So far, 0 tonight. And now back to the zone as we're forcing Miami to shoot over it, and they do with Jordan Miller, who's got 6 points. You know, this kind of has the feeling of the game where, like, you get down early and then you just play it even the rest of the way, but you got that, like, you gave up such a lead at the start that you can never really get yourself back into this. Like, yeah, exactly. Like, it looks like NC State and it looks like the road game against Wake. It's just like, especially after the Carolina. Oh, Young's shot doesn't go either. He almost gets it back, and actually Mitchell gets it back. Now he finds Jordan Blake's outside. Jalen Blake, sorry. And Filipowski tries to go for it, and Duke's still on it. Ryan Young recovers it. Oh, my goodness, and it does not go our way here. Well, we are hustling, that's for sure. There's plenty of bodies on the floor. But, what, we had 3 cracks at the basket on that one and just nothing. I mean, this Jalen Blake's 3 was ill-advised. He had Filipowski wide open down low for a high percentage 2-point shot. No. This is kind of classic Duke, though, right? We would win on the weekend and lose on the weekday. Still in the 2-3 zone. We actually managed to force a turnover there, Kyle Filipowski does. And he ends up inside the Duke bench, actually, for his efforts. But Duke retains possession here. Filipowski to Proctor. And Proctor gets double teamed, and this should be a Filipowski 3. Yes! That one goes. 5 points for Flip, and now it's 9-point game. We need another stop here. Another stop. Another 2. And then you can start playing there from there. Duke, yeah, giving the zone look. This is about the 3rd time that I can recount that we've gone to the zone. That one's Miller's shot, little floater there, too strong, in and out. So there's the stop that we needed. Now let's see if we can connect again here. Roach, Roach gives it away, so it's another turnover by my count. That's like the 6th. And Proctor doesn't even stand there, but actually the layup doesn't go for Miami. Oh my gosh, they just gave us a gift. As Omir's layup is off. Mitchell driving. Miami collapses. That should have been a foul. What? Out of bounds to Miami. What? How? I mean, if that shot was blocked, like, how's the... Okay. Yeah, the thing is, so the game plan, kind of like the first one, was to go down low and really exploit the height differential of Miami, right? But yeah, it's not working. Like, we're getting the ball in the paint, we're getting the ball around the rim, but we're not finishing. Like, it's just not going down. Like, there's the alley-oop there for Miller, and he gets 2. And now it's an 11-point game, and John calls time again. No, there's another shoe out on the court. As Jaden Schutt was getting ready to come into the game. And now we find ourselves down 11. So, Kyle having words with Mark Mitchell. I don't understand. What? Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Wow. Mitchell just throws it away. I don't even know what that was about. I don't know what that was about. I love, as much as you know, we all love Mark Mitchell. That one was questionable. All right, chat. It's getting a little dire here. We're down 11. Actually, let's. I wonder if I do have the turnovers right. I'm guessing it's 6. It might be more than that though. It might be 7. 8. 8. It's 8. Yes, we've turned the ball over 8 times and we're shooting 24%. We're 1 of 5 from 3. And 4 of 17 from the floor. Miami is 8 of 20 and 3 of 6 from beyond the arc. And they're up 11. Both teams see, like, this is what I'm saying about like the height differential. Like, yeah, we have like a foot on these guys, and the rebounding is tied. It's 13 all, right? The only crazy thing about the turnover story is that, yeah, Duke has 8 turnovers, but Miami only has 7 points. So they've scored less than a point per turnover, which is actually a terrible conversion rate, thankfully for us. And then Miami has gone late. It's gone cold of late, rather, I should say. Yeah, okay, here. It's Duke 6 turnovers in the last 6 minutes. So that's a big yikes, as we'd say in the gaming world. That's a big yikes. I think we had 9 turnovers the entire Carolina game. We have 8 in the first 12 minutes. Nice. Anyway, welcome in everybody. Hopefully you're having a pretty good Monday. Although currently the game is kind of sending our Monday the other way. Welcome in. Welcome in. Just trying to check the calendar because I'm pretty sure we're off until Saturday at this next go around. Yeah. Yes. Oh wow, it's a game at Virginia. Okay. Wow. So we're still on the road here. Yeah, Miami on the road, Virginia on the road. It only gets more difficult. All right, back at it. 7:35 to go here. Duke down by 11, and Miami tips the ball out of bounds. Chris is still pumped about beating Carolina. Yeah, I think like the problem is you got to go next game, right? Like if this game was tomorrow, for example, I think it would have been a bit. We maybe would have had a bit of a different start. Oh my goodness, Proctor just. Another turnover here on the inbound. He's trying to like thread the needle and force the pass, and then adds insult to injury by fouling. Yeah, shoot is in. Shoot is in. And Duke is in a 1-3-1? Yeah, Duke is in a 1-3-1 zone as Miami tries to send a lob, and Lively rejects Isaiah Wong's little floater there. First block for Lively tonight. And then Miller going to go over, and this is Lively. They're going to call him with a foul and an and one. All right. The wheels are kind of falling off on this one, actually. Yeah, this is not good. This also kind of feels like that. What is it? This is trending the way of the Louisville game from a couple years ago with Zion and Cam and Reddish and that crew. You know what I'm talking about? Except I don't know if there's I don't know if there's a 23-point comeback in store on this one. But right now we find ourselves down 13. So Roach to Filipowski here, over to shoot, back to flip, back to Roach. And Proctor calling for the high screen there by Lively. There's the roll. Lively has to get this cross court. Nice extra pass by Jaden Shoot over to Roach. No good there. Offensive board, Filipowski. Shoot over to Roach. And Lively's going to call his own number here. He's going to set this high screen. He should dribble and take this to the basket. Oh my gosh, get it out, extra pass to shoot? No, it's actually Proctor's shot is blocked. And then like a volleyball pass up, oh my god, to Poplar. Okay. That is like, wow. I mean, they're just like playing with their food at this point, and the food is us, unfortunately. Lively trying to show off some post moves, but doesn't have them. As Roach, three-pointer no good. Oh, Filipowski should have just gone up with both hands to try to get that rebound. I don't think he thought Shoot was gonna run in and try to get that. So that's oh god. AJ Casey puts up an air ball, and weak side rebound Mark Mitchell. Roach gonna drive in. Yeah, okay, there's the and one. And we finally get something to go. And Jeremy Roach connects on that one as I accelerated time a little bit because I was a little behind. All right, so you get that back there. Now you just need to stop on the defensive end. You know what the crazy thing about this is, like, let's say that Miami puts in okay, and well, there's Jordan Miller, so he's got 10. Like, Miami is kind of on the average, right? Like, Duke's season average of points is about 60, between 62 and 64. And like Miami's not that far off of it. It's just that our offense is non-existent. Lively gets the offensive board. That's goaltending. It feels like the only way that's the second goaltending call we had go in our favor. Like, it feels like the only way we're scoring is goaltending and ones. Yeah, I know we're not ranked, but like, I mean, we did beat Miami in Cameron, so like clearly we're capable of winning this game. That's a nice block there by Lively. That was going to be 2 points, and he deflects that one. Mitchell in transition to the Euro step. Oh my gosh, he missed the lay-in. Filipowski with the offensive board and the putback, though. 7, a little bit of signs of life from Duke here as we are down 11. I mean, if we could bring this thing to within single digits by halftime, I think we're in good shape. Or we would all breathe a little bit easier. Wong Going right, and then Lively blocks it again. Lively here. There's the nice switch, and then now here Miller, and that's Filipowski. That'll be a foul on Filipowski, which I don't even think was necessary. I don't know how Filipowski ends up fouling that. Like, he had pretty good position. He doesn't need to come down. Huh. It's a two-shot shooting foul. And Miami only has one foul. So I'm going to pull a Hubert Davis right now and say, you know, I'm looking at the foul situation right now, and we've taken so many more free throws than our opponent. And, you know, we have one foul called against Miami right now. Yeah. So I don't know. Jordan Miller with 11 and going for 12 here at the free throw line. And he makes that one. So 2 there for Jordan Miller. And the lead back to 13. That's a dangerous pass guy, Grandison, honestly. Like, he should just put it over the timeline. Roach attacking the basket, loses his footing and goes down. The 10th turnover for Duke as Isaiah Wong is out in transition, and it's an easy 2. So right when we were trying to get back into it, we back-to-back turnovers. I don't know what Roach is trying to do there, man. Like, at that point, he should have just shot it. Roach now, step back jumpers, poor shot. And Miami once again out in transition in Wong, and there is the defense, but Lively has to foul in order to stop Wong, and so that's his second, and we are at the 3:33 timeout. Okay. Oh man, sorry, it's just been a long day. I mean, playing hero ball, playing sloppy. I don't even know what you would call it. I mean, that's the 10th turnover so far on the afternoon. Tough. Can somebody freaking post up? I mean, Derek Lively tried to post up. It didn't really work for him. I mean, and you would think with like an average team height, like Duke's average team height being so much bigger than Miami, that like we would have a significant advantage on the boards and a significant advantage in the paint. And it just like hasn't really materialized. Like, look, like we've got 18 total rebounds, which is even across both teams. And then points in the paint is actually 18 to Miami, 12 to Duke. So they're 50% better than we are in the paint, even despite our height. All right. All right, we're going to grab halftime snacks here once we hit the halftime, because I haven't eaten still. A high-low offense should not be difficult to run or Princeton even in the half court. You would think. One would think, or one would hope. Duke needs to get it together now, and we gotta get better. I mean, yeah. Like, look, we gotta go in a little bit of a run here. Like, if we can get a 5-0 run to close the half and bring, or 6-0 run rather, to sort of close the thing out and like bring it within 10, I think you're in a good spot. If you have to, if you can't, then yeah, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. So we need a good final 3 minutes and 30 seconds here. This wouldn't be happening if the game was on tomorrow or Wednesday. Esprit 66, we said that. Oh my gosh, we literally said that at the top of the broadcast. I'm like, you know what? If it weren't for the quick turnaround, then we would probably be in okay shape. All right. Isaiah Wong got fouled there by Lively at the free throw line for 2. And does make the first. And he makes the second, so he's got 9. And we have Jordan Miller already with 12, Isaiah Wong with 9, Wuga with 7, and Omir with 6. So that's how it stands here to make up the 34 points for the Miami Hurricanes. And Filipowski steps on the end line again. I mean, like, the ball just goes out of bounds. This is a horror show. This is a horror show, and it's not even Halloween. It's like, this is the end of days, folks. This is the end of days. Nigel Pack swings this one outside to Joseph. Long rebound, Filipowski there. Beautiful grab there with the right hand, just wrestling it away. As Duke finds itself down 17 points here with 2:40 to go. Remember, I said we needed to get to within 10, and Proctor is no good. The runner doesn't go. And there's Wong. No good either. Go! Oh my gosh, it's 5-on-4. Run! Okay, Duke just does not want to play transition today. Ryan Young will connect, though, with his YMCA post move, so there's somebody who actually knows how to post up, or finally did. Keon saying, this happened to me my senior year. We played and beat our rival on Friday night. We played a decent team, and they lost to us by 16. Okay. All right. Back at it. Also, we probably should have been wearing the Brotherhood jerseys. As Proctor's going to go off the glass, but there's nobody there to rebound because Ryan Young hit the deck. So no good on the shot and no good on the rebound. And Wong is just going to step into a 3. This one probably goes. No, Ryan Young puts it off the backboard. So dangerous. Oh, as Mark Mitchell gets called for a foul. All right. And, of course, Miami will hit every single free throw tonight. They will not miss just because there's Duke on the other side of the sideline. I guarantee you, they will not miss. They will just keep hitting. Yep. They will just keep scoring with the clock stopped, which is okay with us, I guess. But we are going to have to, we just can't let them back in it. Grandison down to Mitchell. Mitchell getting inside the paint. Mitchell goes up and over. There it is. Nicely done. Good move. That's the kind of move. Yeah. Nice. Mitchell at the free throw line. And he makes it to connect for the and one. He's got 6. So 23-63. Duke, steal it and give it to your captain. Steal it and give it to your captain. Oh, there it goes. The alley-oop lob, no good. So that effectively counts as a turnover. There's Ryan Young. Oh, my goodness. It was almost a huge dunk. Yes, and finally we get it on back-to-back possessions. True. Timeout, Larinaga. Mitchell is a young Rodman, but more reserved like a youngster Rodman. Ah, I'm not sure he's got the entirety of the pink hair. Right? It's too funny, man. That's wrong. Now I'm back. I was trying to pull that one down. Okay. I mean, we just need one more bucket here. We need a bucket. We need to get it within 10. Call it a day. You know, you're on the road in the ACC. You can get this thing within 10. You're good to go. Miller going in, and he will score again. He's got 14. As I lost my screen. Huh. All right, well, Kyle gets that one. Hold on. All right, 5 to go here. There's the alley. Oh, my God. They're just going to end it on an alley-oop to Amir, and that's the third Miami Hurricane in double figure. No, actually the second one in double figures. Isaiah Wong only has 9. That's a correction. So, and Duke has 26. So, down by 14 at half. I mean, it was worse at one point. It was 17, so. Yeah, Duke with 11. I mean, you're on pace to turn the ball over 22 times in the game. It's just not going to happen, man. It's just not going to happen. Let's see, 2. Tyrese Proctor has 3 fouls. And Roach also has 3 fouls. Wow, okay. I had missed those calls. No. Sorry, that's turnovers. I was like, what? Two. Why can't I get this right? Hold on. All the height on the court for us, and some 6'7" Miami bum gets an easy alley-oop. Well, I mean, I think Esprit, I think you missed it. Where like the 6-foot guy like defended one of our bigs and nothing happened. So, like, really silly. Like, we're definitely not taking the size advantage at all. Blake's Young. Why am I? So I should have 7 fouls, but yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. We're not. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. It's like, and like you kind of had, like I said earlier, you kind of had a sense going into this, like, well, this could be a big letdown game. Miami hasn't had any bigs since the year Ryan Kelly comeback game. Nice. Two personals on Lively. 0 on Roach. 0 on. I mean, Philip has got 9 points, but like. Filipowski has 2. That's correct. This has 1. No. All right, that's it. Let's see. 9 points for Flip. 6 there. Ryan Young has 4. Roach has 3. 5. Some 20. Yeah, wait, what? I don't understand why Ryan doesn't dunk. 5 points for that, 3 points for Roach, 0 points for Proctor, 5 points to Mitchell. Ah, it's 5 points to Mark Mitchell. That's it. I was like, what is going on here? Miami hasn't. I was at the Duke versus Miami game a couple weeks ago, and their quick guards do a great job of double teaming the point guard. Interesting. So I think that the one that you were referring to is. I don't understand why Ryan Young doesn't jump. I thought he was going to on the last score just show that play. I'm looking for it actually. Oh, he is on the court here. I mean, what a move by Filipowski. This is just beautiful. This is just a beautiful move by Filipowski here. There's your two screens at the top. Swing pass outside to Grandison, now down to Filipowski, and he's just gonna like Filipowski's gonna literally like walk through the double team. Fantastic. I thought I had it. I don't know why I can't find it. Is this I mean they've missed Lively twice, like wide open, right? Like, and now we're saying go to Ryan Young, like maybe he has more success. Maybe. Yeah, for some reason I can't quite find it. He should be he almost missed that shot. Yeah, I know. He should be doing that all night long. Their biggest player is 6'9" and expect superior thing compared to Flip and Ryan. I mean, like, yeah, like these guys should be bullying or Miami around. Like, there is no doubt these guys should be bullying Miami around. And we absolutely need a much better second half. I'm still here, by the way, Chad. I've just walked away for a second. Whew. All right, folks. So, anybody have any Super Bowl plans for this weekend? I know it's early, but you got to start thinking about this now so that you can correctly plan your Sunday, right? Because it's going to be a packed weekend, by the way, right? We're going to have Duke on Saturday, and then you get your Super Bowl on Sunday. I was opening a package here. Jeez. Ooh, there we go. This is what I was really going for. Yes. Yes. See? Oh, we can open this live on stream. This is like chat. This just turned into an unboxing stream, okay? Because we need this is how you do halftime content when Duke is down. What are we down 14 points right now? Okay, so I got this lovely box for Mom. Also, big Duke fan, obviously, yeah. So there's no actual Duke. Spoiler: there's no actual Duke stuff in it right now at the moment. But this is a little care package. I don't know what she got me. So let's see. And I thought there's this nice little bag of treats here. I thought these were dog treats, but I don't think they actually are. So there's artichoke snacks. This is interesting. You know, it'd be very interesting if I tried to eat them, but they were actually for the dog, or if I gave them to the dog and they were actually for me. Oh, chili and garlic. Nope, he definitely cannot eat that. We have some asparagus. Snack asparagus. There we go. Some beans. Well, this is all very healthy stuff. I think Keon would probably agree that this is all rather Mediterranean 3B. Oh, it's actually like, they're like salad toppings. Look at that. Not actually, yeah, they're like salad toppings. Dry snacks. Look at that. You can eat these at the gym. Okay. But that's not the main attraction. So there we go. the main attraction is this guy, which is probably Keon's something Keon would chastise me for, because it's definitely not healthy. I can guarantee you that. Or it's like healthy in its own way, but you know, probably not what you should be doing if you're powerlifting. So yes, it is actually a blueberry lemon cake. It's a blueberry cake with I don't know what do we call these, with oats on top of it, and it is absolutely delicious. And the dog wants to eat all of it, but Ash is not going to get any, because that's not for you, buddy. That's for me. So we have our halftime snack here. Our halftime snack, which could have been probably a bit healthier if we had gone with a protein shake, but alas, we are not. We are going with the blueberry cake. Okay. Confirmed, it is delicious. Yep, confirmed. And it did successfully make the trip, by the way, across the country, all the way from Miami. Okay, we're going to put this over here so the dog can't get it. And now the puppy's giving me looks like, where's mine? I don't know, bud. What else is in here? Oh, pants. Pants are in here. That's not as interesting. I don't know what this thing is. Some other thing. Okay, we're going to leave that one there for the time being. Okay. Oh, make sure he doesn't eat that. Okay. Actually put that down. Turns out the pup hates cardboard boxes, so I actually don't need to worry about him accidentally eating it. Or he's scared of them for some reason. Okay. Is it even possible for Duke to win? Actually, look, I had that wrong. Yeah, I was like, oh, I got a notification. It's like, you've received a package. Oh, surprise. All right. I guess we spend too much energy on UNC. I hope we get it together by tournament time. Yeah, I mean, like we said, it's yeah. All right, let's get back into this thing here. All right, we're back. Let me make sure I have the foul situation for Miami correct, because I was like, well, there's only one foul there, one from Pack, and 2 from Poplar. So it was 4 fouls for Miami. It was 4 fouls for Miami, and it was 7 for Duke. Coach Shire said a lot of things went wrong. Yeah, think? Okay, 7-4, reset, second. And Miami starts this one off by scoring 2, so Omir has 12. So let's see what we have cooked up for us. We were down big in the Pittsburgh game. I mean, we've been down big before. We just haven't been able to recover from it, as Filipowski gets it stripped down low. He was exclaiming for a foul, And this is going to be a Furuga Poplar for 3, and of course that goes down because like why not? Like they just like can't miss at this point, right? And so now out of the locker room, we're now down another 5 points right off the bat. Filipowski trying to get the 3 back. He thought about it, but gives it to Proctor. That's a travel. Oh, that's a care. It's a palm. Yeah. Oh boy. So that's a turnover. Poplar going around the screen here. That's a turnover for Miami. It's a rare turnover, and that should be a foul. And it is. So that's actually his 3rd, the first on Miami for this half. All right, it's like we got to get it like one bucket at a time, right? Like, but it needs to start on the defensive end. And right now, like, the defense just isn't happening. Like, Miami's on pace to put up 90 points. Like, I don't know why. Like Reese Davis is saying, they're the ranked team. They went to the Elite Eight. I mean, Duke was in the Final Four. Like, what are you talking about? Oh, geez, Jeremy Roche gets hit there as we have a jump ball situation, and possession arrow will retain it with the Blue Devils, actually. So that's Duke. Roach just tries to pick it up. Yeah. Mitchell inbounding to Filipowski, just the turnaround jump shot, actually, because they had nothing left on the shot clock, actually. That's why he just had to quickly put it up. And Derek Lively blocks it from behind. Miracle a foul wasn't called on that play. Oh my God, I missed this one. I didn't see us. We missed Lively again. That's the second time we've missed Lively. Isaiah Wong, I don't think Miami's missed a shot here. They're 4 for 4 coming out of the halftime locker room so far, and Shire's going to call timeout, and he's got one left. All right, folks. It's if we had any hope of coming back, I'm not so sure about it right now. I might decide to eat more cake though. Thanks, Mom, by the way. Much appreciated. Because that might be the only thing that keeps me going here. So this one is a bit unfortunate. We have to see how we close this game out. Like, do we end up losing by, at this point we have a decision to make. Are we going to lose by 30 or are we going to lose by 10? Right? My girlfriend just walked in and said, she said that we have jet lag from the quick turnaround on Saturday. Yeah, well, except the problem is that you could literally drive from Durham to Miami. Number one. Number two, if you choose to fly, it's about a 2.5-hour flight. Number three, it's in the same time zone. All right, so it's like that excuse is not going to work. I tell you what probably happened though, and as I saw some of the scenes from Duke campus on Saturday night, because I had some alumni friends that were there, that were actually attending the game because his dad has got season tickets, so it was his turn to go. He was sending me pictures of the campfire or of the bonfire on Main Quad, because we typically burn some of the benches that the students sit on. So there was that. And then I guarantee you that there was quite an after party at down on 9th Street, or well, over at Shooters, I would think. of which I would almost guarantee you the basketball team was in attendance, because that's what used to happen when I was in school. So, and some things just never change, chat. Those traditions never change. So my guess is that they woke up on Sunday in quite a state of mind, or not. No, it was a very emotional game. I'd say, yeah, and a lack of sleep too. I know. See, Orlando knows about shooters. There you go. Started the first half down 10-9, 10-1. Starting the second half down 7-0. Yeah, I know. I know. That's where we're at. Come here, bud. Come here. You want to say hi? You want to say hi? Ah. Here. Hi. Hi, Chad. There you go. All right. Down 19 with 18 minutes to go. So we only, okay, look at it this way. We need to make up about a point a minute. Yeah. We need to take a point per minute off of the deficit, and we'll be in pretty good shape there. As Mitchell tries to drive in but gets blocked, shot clock doesn't reset, and it's still 8 seconds, and Filipowski's 3 does not go down, and the rebound out to Miami. I would also guarantee you we have 0 transition points. So while we thought we may have turned a corner finally, and that one shot no good there by Poplar, and Isaiah Wong comes down with the offensive board. So we are being out-rebounded by, as Nigel Pack finally gets 2 to go, by Miami, who averages like 7 inches shorter than us. And now we're down 23, so Mark Mitchell to Kyle Filipowski, over to Roach, and Roach almost hits the deck. And now Blakes is wide open for 3, but Duke can't hit wide open shots, so Lively comes down with a rebound and gives it to Roach at the top of the key, who's wide open, and that finally goes down, so he hits a 3. So he's got 6. It's actually a nice play by Lively. There's a screen that Blakes hits because he has, I guess, still wearing the mask and can't see it there. That should be out on Miami. Great effort by Duke. Great effort by Jalen Blakes to get that one to go our way. Yep. I've been down 9th Street almost every week I was there. I mean, yeah, it's like, get up and down the bars, up and down. I'm not a biggest fan, but he compared this game for Duke to the typical turnaround in the NCAA tournament. I mean, that's not quite a fair comparison either, because in the first round of the NCAA tournament, you don't play UNC. So, like, oh, that goes off Filipowski. That's unfortunate. There's a bit of a difference. And actually, like, remember back when we were going to the Final Four, we were talking about the game being. Remember when we were doing the broadcast for Carolina, we basically said it's quite suspect for either team though going into Monday. Although you have a bit more time, because actually no, you don't. You have this quick turnaround. We finally get one to go in transition there with Ryan Young. We had said that there was a real possibility that between Duke and Carolina, like, they play such a crazy Final Four game that either team just rolls up into Monday's championship and gets, like, blown out. Because, like, essentially, like, what happens is, like, this happens, right? Like, and to be fair, it almost kind of played out that way, in the sense that, like, Duke and Carolina played a very, very close game, and then, like, obviously Carolina didn't get blown out, but they, like, I mean, they lost, right? And I don't know if there was, like, I don't really know if there was, like, a post Duke UNC, like, letdown of that one. I can't imagine there really was, given the stakes being so high that it's a national title. But yeah, like, in a normal NCAA tournament, like, you just don't. you just don't play your rival like on opening weekend. It's like you're playing like some other seed, right? And it's like it's almost like in this one, it's like, for example, uh, Duke is like the sixth, and the sixth seed, right? And the sixth seed has to then play. Who does the sixth play? 116, 215, 314. The six plays the 13, right? Because it's 5. No, the six plays the 11. The six plays the 11 because it's 5 and 12, and then you end up playing. You essentially end up playing the 5, right? As how that works out. But like Miami is probably slightly better than a 5 seed. It would probably be like a 4. So you end up being the underdog going into your second game. Either way, which I suppose is a bit more apt. I mean, it's the comparison only stands from the standpoint of like your turnaround time. But like we've played games on less turnaround time. Like think back to the Phil Knight tournament we had at the start of the year, right? Like you were playing games every day. Like you played a game, you came the next day and you played again, and then we did that all the way until we got up to Purdue, and then we just ran like we just got run through. Like it's like everybody. My wireless headset ran out of batteries. It actually runs out of batteries way quicker than I would like. But there we go, we're back. I'm surprised we haven't gone back to the smaller lineup. Yeah, I don't know. Like playing small, like you mean with like just doing like Jalen Blake's, or like no lively. Nigel Pack at the free throw line, and he misses. So Miami finally misses a shot. And makes the second. So 50-31. You know, we'd be having way more fun if the scoreline was the other way around, obviously. But I do appreciate everybody hanging out here. As Filipowski now double teamed, trying to go up and over, gets his own rebound. No, does not. And Miami recovers that one as Beverly brings it up the floor for the Canes. And Omir gives it up to Pack. Pack beats Grandison off the dribble. No, it crosses over. Now Omir's going to go for 3. Somehow I don't really think that's his shot, but you know what? It doesn't matter because he's going to hit it anyway. So there you go. What did you think of the move to zone? So we've done this move to zone several times when we've been down, and like it definitely throws them off. I think if I recall correctly, the Virginia Tech game was probably like the closest we got to, and the Virginia Tech game still didn't go our way at the end, right? Because they won by 3, but it was probably the closest we got to where the zone actually got us back into the game. I mean, I think you're kind of right here where, like, yes, it definitely throws the opponents off because they don't see it a lot, and you only play Syracuse like once a year anyway, right? So, like, how good is your zone offense really? But, like, uh, but that one, but yeah, like we weren't scoring either. Like, there's just been plays, all the way from the start where Filipowski got 2 offensive boards, literally back to back off his own misses, and he couldn't get the shot to go down, right? And then there's like the Grandison 3-pointer that's like halfway down the cylinder, and that one pops out. Yeah. Oh, look, Laranyega's got money in his pocket. He's wondering if he needed that one for the refs, but not tonight, because you don't need to pay off the refs when we're playing this poorly. Ryan Young gets it poked away, but Duke retains possession here. And then Roach to Young and Lively. Yeah, okay. Young will get that one to go. Ryan Young actually quietly has 10 points here tonight. Roach Proctor is you can't always play well. That's basketball, but you can always play tough, and that's not happening right now. Yeah, I mean, I think we've questioned the toughness of the team every time we go on the road and just like get blown out. Like, and this is like the third time it's happened, right? Like NC State, Wake Forest, and Miami. Like, and now Miami is a beautiful play by Lively, by the way. But he steps on the end line. Oh God, I don't know about that. But yeah, like there's those 3 games, not the close ones. Obviously, Virginia Tech, we played them tough. Virginia Tech and Clemson, we should have probably won those 2 games. Like we gave ourselves a chance. We put ourselves in a position to win. We just did not. Right? Like we just didn't make the plays down the stretch, and it did not go our way. It's a shot clock violation. It's a shot clock violation, guys. Come on. They can't even inbound this thing. But yeah, but like then there's like this Miami game, there's the Wake Forest game, there's the NC State game where you're just like, you shouldn't have even shown up. You should have just like, not don't even get like it would have been better if you didn't even get off the bus. Save us the time. And then yeah, so that was 2 of the yeah, so those are your 4 losses, right? It's Clemson, Virginia Tech, State, and Wake, and like 2 of them have been the blowouts, and 2 of them have been actually like, we were probably like okay there, like that should be a foul. That should be a foul. As Blakes will get 3 at the free throw line. I mean, so it's just like that when it happens, it's so glaring. You're just like, what? Okay. And Blakes misses the first of 3. I mean, it's definitely a foul. Gets that one. Why does it look like they don't know what to do with the ball? Well, I think Miami has something to do with that too. I mean, Miami's played us really tough. They're calling. Oh, is it leg sprain now? I see. Actually, Whitehead played that game, the other game. Yeah, he had 10 points in that other game, yeah. Oh, that's a brick there by Miami. I mean, maybe opportunities here, right? Like, oh my gosh, Roach dribbles it off his foot, but it winds up in the hands of Jalen Blakes. Ryan Young still trying to make something happen here. Blakes, there's a high screen by Young. Blakes, is he going to give it up to Lively? No, he tries to force this up, and we got a foul on Ryan Young for a push off his second. And actually, that's the under 12 timeout, so there we are. I mean, also at this point, like, you don't have Filipowski in the game and you don't have Mitchell. So this lineup is like Blake's, and you don't have Proctor either. Blake's, Roach, Grandison, Lively, and Ryan Young. What exactly do you do with the ball? Like, I would think that you would try to, like, you're trying to post up Ryan Young. I mean, Derek Lively doesn't post up. So it's a bit of a limited offensive, it's a bit of limited offense here. So yes, I don't know what I would do with the ball either. But what they are doing with the ball is playing hero ball with it, which is not what we want. When is the game on Saturday, by the way? This Virginia game is going to be a good one in Charlottesville. So 1 p.m. my time. So that's a 4 o'clock. Ooh, that's kind of early, actually. Get that one out of the way. But yeah, so like the concern now, obviously, right, is like it's February 6th as I just look at my calendar. Like, you're what, like 4 weeks away from Selection Sunday, right? 4. Yeah. 4 weeks away from Selection Sunday. Like, we need to like start playing our best ball, or like we're gonna find ourselves in the NCAA tournament, and like this is gonna happen. Although to be fair, it's harder for like neutral non-ACC teams to do this to us, I think, because they just don't see Duke as much and they're not as used to playing us. But like, that would be that would be a huge like disappointment. I would like to win at least one game. Like, I'd like to win at least that first game, and then whatever happens after that first game, you're playing with house money at that point, right? Like, bet it all on black, put it on red, doesn't matter. You're playing with house money on that point, but you got to win that first game. You got to win that first game. Yeah. What's C? I mean, aren't we predicted at something like a 5 or a 6 or something? Like, this winning this one tonight would have been huge, because this is a quad 1 for sure. So this one would have, pumped you up like in the seed lines pretty good on this one if you were able to win tonight, because it's a road game. What are you eating down there? Oh, it's a ball. It's a road game against a ranked team. Like, you wanted this one. Now there's another opportunity, right, against Virginia to up the resume there too. Yeah. 5 or 6 would be a gift. I mean, you can't go below 8, right? Or no, you can. It gets a bit more bizarre. That was a walk. No? Okay. Quick shot there by Anthony Walker, and he connects there, so puts Miami back up by 20. And Miami steals it again, and Blake's pass no good, and there's just an easy lay in there. And there's Beverly. He's got 2 points. All right, so yeah, Jaden Schutten is now in the scores table, as that was a lazy pass by Blake's. And Tyrese Proctor almost turns it over there too, but Miami deflects it right into the hands of Blake's. And Miami going to steal it again, and yeah, okay. They're going to miss the layup. That was comedic almost, like you're expecting to get fouled or something. I don't know. Like, he just completely whiffs the layup. You know what, Chad? I'm really glad I didn't go all the way to Miami for this game. Good Lord. And Blake's is supposed to check out of this game, and Shoot is supposed to come in, but the play hasn't stopped. And Ryan Young is actually going to take this strong. He's going to get fouled going up. It's like the one bright spot so far is like Ryan Young's play tonight. Ryan Young, by my counts, got 11 points with that one. He's the only Blue Devil in double figures tonight. Yeah, this game had all the makings, right? It was the post UNC hangover. We had already beat them at our place, so they have like the revenge factor. I don't even know who they. Yeah. And he missed the second one. I'm happy for Ryan Young, but when he is our brightest spot, the game is pretty bad. Ah, that's yeah, that's one way to put it. That's a funny way to put it, actually. Oh, Proctor almost got a steal there, and Miami puts it up off the backboard. I don't know if they were going for an alley-oop or what. Proctor tries to make a swing pass, but that's a silly pass. Like, he's like playing way too fast there. Like, I don't know why you would even pass it. Like, just be aggressive, like, go downhill and, like, attack the rim. And instead you're trying to, like, pass it out, like, I don't know. It's, like, too fancy. Should probably take that shot. Proctor has shoot clear out. We got 11 to go here. He's got Lively, like, on the backside. Like, he could have, I don't know. I feel like he could have alley-ooped it to Lively on this one. And rebound to Ryan Young. Oh yeah, they just beat Clemson. They went on the road and beat Clemson. So yeah. Oh, nice pass there. Nice pass to Derek Lively, as Lively puts up 7. So Ryan Young there with the good court vision, good look. Yeah. Proctor is now known for lateral passes across the zone and someone getting a hand or just stealing it. Yeah, I mean, it's not. There's some ill-advised passing, but he played like really well against UNC. So I thought, you know what, maybe he can turn the corner here. I mean, it's almost like we're not like our defense is non-existent, right? Miami's got 66 here with 7.5 minutes to go. Like they might put up 80 easily today. And they just steal that one again. And it's another turnover. Okay, yeah. This is. All right, chat. 25. We're down 25. Do we call it here? What do we think? What do we think? What do we think? Do we unfortunately have to move on with our lives for today and get on with our week? What are we thinking? Got to make some dinner. Got to finish some work here at the under 8. Did we just lose our last time out? I guess maybe, but like it was technically an under 8 media timeout. Yeah, no coming back in this game. It's over. We'll call it like it is. It's over. Yeah, it's a media timeout, but we probably just did use our last timeout there, which will just double up as the media timeout. So yeah, no chance. No chance. Yeah, and usually I'm the quite you know optimistic about these sorts of things, but not gonna happen tonight. I don't even want to know if I don't even know if I want to look at the stats. I actually kind of want to look and see what Ryan Young's stat line is. He's 5 of 6 with 11 points. Has hit 1 free throw. He's got 4 rebounds. You know, Filipowski actually has 9 rebounds. That I did not realize. Filipowski's got 9 points and 9 rebounds. Like Filipowski might actually get out of this game with a double-double. Not that it's gonna matter, but freaking turnover city. Yeah, I know. I mean, the turnovers have killed us, and that's kind of been like that's kind of been the common theme, right? In these road games, like we come out, we get blitzed, and we just start turning the ball over like crazy. And we just never recover. We have 17 turnovers to Miami's 8. Who came back from Miami last year besides Wong? I don't know. Yeah, 17 turnovers. So that was the. Let me see if I can find one here. This is from Miami last year. So Anthony Walker, Isaiah Wong, Charlie Moore is not on the team. Joseph's not on the team. Jordan Miller is still on the team. He had 17 in this game against us last year. Wardenberg is no longer the team. Cameron McGusty, I remember that name. McGusty was big in those games for Miami. And this was a game at home that we won by 3 points, right? So, like, our home games against Miami have always been very close. And Poplar. But Poplar had 0. Miller had 17. Wong had 7. So there's no Cameron McGusty. And so there we go. That's and if we swap over to now, you can kind of see you got a lot of new faces, but like Wong is there, Walker's still there, Miller's still there. Miller has 16 points tonight. Omir is a new one, and then Poplar, who had 0 points last year, has 10 this year. So. And actually, Jaden Shoot scored a 3 while that was happening, actually, so we missed that one. I'm sure they're fast break. Weak passes, poor dribbling. Yeah. So actually, at least Jaden Shoot gets his first bucket, official bucket, NCAA bucket. They're fast break, but they have 17 fast break points. Yeah. Well, that was a nice pass up ahead to Lively at least. So there's I think our first fast break points of the entire afternoon. He's got 9 points tonight. I mean, so here's the other thing is like Jaden Shoot, catch and shoot, that's short, and rebound to Miami. Like the other thing this is crazy is Miami. It feels like Miami's shooting 48%. Like it feels like they've hit everything. Actually, they're 5 of their last 5, but so is Duke. So Duke is 4 of their last 5, really. So like it's not really helping us. Make it 6 of their last 6, as Walker hits again. And Roach goes in, so the game's kind of opened up as both teams are just running up and down the court at this point. Miami's at 6 of 16. They've taken so many shots. Miami's taken 62 shots, and Duke has taken 50. Like, they've taken 12 more shots than us. Like, it's insane. And that's all the turnovers, man. Like when you turn it over 19 times, you give your opponent more. Okay, 20. And Miami finally turned it over too. Like they have 24 second chance points, and we're getting killed on the rebounding. We're getting so we're -8 on the rebounding. We were top 10 in the nation in rebounding per differential, +9. Our rebounding differential is +9 coming into this game, and we come -8. TRG, the sloppiest game I've seen. This is horrible. Yeah. 20 assists in 30 minutes. That was the other thing I was going to say. So so here's the crazy one, right? Oh, whoops. Did not mean to move that. So this is the crazy one. Duke has made 20 field goals. We've made 20 buckets. Miami has 20 assists. They have as many assists as we have total makes. I mean, DRG, we got to focus on making the tournament at this point. Like, this would have been a resume builder. This would have been a huge game. You have essentially a team comes in and knocks Miami off on the road, right? Like knocks the number 19, goes down at home on the road. Huge win. And then you follow it up when you go to Virginia this weekend and you can win that one too. You seal the deal, man. You seal the tournament resume right there. Right there. With two road wins against ranked opponents, against top 20 teams. You seal it, you mail it in, and you tell the committee we're going dancing. But alas, here we are. Hubert Tavis will be glad to hear Miami shot more than 10 free throws. Yeah, they shot 11. I'm sure you would. But yeah, Duke actually shot 11 too. The interesting piece about that stat though, about the free throw disparity in the Carolina game, is the foul, the raw number of fouls wasn't actually all that different. I believe it was 13 fouls Duke. Actually, I have it. I don't need to believe. We can go back. It was UNC committed 14 fouls and Duke committed 11. So the difference was that UNC committed only 3 more fouls than Duke. The difference is that Duke's fouls were not shooting fouls, or like not on shots, right? They were like sort of these dead ball fouls. Or we actually gave 2 fouls away at the end of the first half, if I recall. 2. I think it was 2 or 3. I think it was 2 fouls that we gave away. So the disparity isn't that insane. We'll have to win a couple in ACC tourney as well. Well, I mean, yeah, like if you don't get the wins here, then yeah, for sure you have to win them in the ACC tournament. Because if not, what's going to end up you're going to end up on the bubble, and then you're going to have somebody steal a bid, and you're on the outside looking in. But like it would have been huge. Like you would have had this game, the Virginia game. And then you would have had the game at UNC, all quad 1 games that you would have wanted to win. I'm trying to see like what the rest of the calendar shakes out to be. There's the game against Charlotte, the game in Charlottesville, And then Tuesday we have a Valentine's Day game versus Notre Dame, but Notre Dame isn't very good as a home game. Like you just can't lose that one. And then yeah, you just can't lose that one. Then we have to go play at Syracuse, but that's like it's okay. Like you're on the road, and then we go Monday. Okay, then we go play at Louisville. It's like okay, it doesn't matter. That doesn't build your resume. It would suck if you lost, though. That's definitely a quad 4 loss. You cannot lose that Louisville game. That would be devastating. Uh, that would be devastating. And then there's a Virginia Tech game at home, which might be quad 2, I think. And then you have NC State at home, which is probably quad 2. And then there's the Carolina game at Chapel Hill. So, yeah. You have opportunities, but you don't have many left. Louisville's a home game for Duke, is it? Oh, well, then you definitely can't lose that. Because that would be a quad 4 loss. Good lord, you cannot lose. Yeah, you're right, it is. Good lord, you cannot lose that game. Like, wow. Do we have any big wins, really? Well, we didn't. So we lost to Purdue. We lost to Kansas. I'd have to look at our sheet. No, we lost the Clemson game. I'm trying to think. Like Carolina's pretty good. Carolina's a quad 2. Oh, Ohio State. Ah, Chalk fan's gonna be at the Virginia Tech game at Cameron. Nice. Send us pictures. GPD 8. Whether this is sad. Yeah, I mean this is 3 minutes to go here. It's not gonna. We're not gonna make up a 24-point deficit in 3 minutes. That'd be something else. I do like Lively's little putback there. He's got 11. You know, instead of trying to kick that one out, he goes straight up and dunks it. We beat Miami 2 weeks ago. Well, so the quads move around. Oh, I believe they can move. Like they can actually move in and out of the quadrants. Based on how teams perform. We have to beat UVA. Yeah, we really do have to beat UVA. But that's going to be such a difficult game. Such a difficult game. If I may ask, what does quad mean? Oh, so quad, QUAD is short for quadrants. Yeah. So basically, when you're creating your NCAA tournament resume, there's a score that all teams are given called a net, the net score. Justin broke this down. There's a video on this channel about how teams are seeded, which breaks down the net system, this entire system. But part of this goes into this is like for every, so it's a point system. So like for every quad 1 win, you get 4 points. And then a quad 2 win gets you 3, and a quad 3 win gets you 2, and a quad 4 win gets you 1. And then the teams kind of move up and down based on how many points they have. So like at the start of the year, everybody's like basically like the same, right? Actually, yeah, Miami may be our best win, and the wins. and the losses, they vary, but like if you're facing a team in the top 33 or 35, like if you're facing one of the top 35 teams and you beat them at home, it's a quad one. But if you're facing the top 55 teams and you beat them away, like it's a quad one. Whereas if you beat team 40 at home, it's a quad two, but if you beat them at their place, it's a quad one. So like there's a bunch of back and forth that ends up happening there too. And it's basically just like it helps to kind of give you a picture of where or how teams would be seated. So yeah, and it works the other way too. Like if you lose a quad four, you get like -4 points, which is like why it's like so devastating to your score. It's just like awful. But like if you lose a quad one game, it really doesn't hurt you all that much. You lose like a point on your overall score, right? And your goal obviously is to have the highest at the end of the thing, at the end by Selection Sunday. So yeah. Miami is lower than Xavier in the net, which surprises me. Oh, interesting. Really? Huh. But yeah, I encourage if you really want to dig into this, watch the video that Justin did. It's posted on one of our uploads. He walks through like the whole thing on how you do on how we do on how the tournament committee does seeding and what the team sheets look like. And you can see those team sheets are all public and they get updated after every essentially they get updated every night. Which is effectively like after every game, and you can kind of see and track. I can pull up the Duke team sheet here. This is it. This is what it looks like right now. Here. So you can see what our team sheet looks like at the moment. If I zoom in, so you can see our net score is 25. So we're like considered like effectively the 25th highest team, right? Granted, we're not ranked number 25, but especially after tonight, this is going to go down a bit. And then there's a bunch of others like basketball power index. There's a bunch of other metrics and stuff, so on and so forth. But these ones are the ones here. So right now we are in quadrant one. We're 2 and 6. Like this is not fun. Like this is not good. And we have 2 of those games remaining. We're 5 and 0, and basically we've only ever lost quad 1 games, and they're 8 and 0 against quad 4. And you can see which ones they are here, right? So we lost to Kansas, we lost to Purdue, we have Virginia still to come. So this is under the games remaining. We've Xavier was a quad 1 because we beat them at a neutral site, and then this Miami one was actually this was the other game remaining here, and so we lost that one too. So it's going to be 2 and 7 there. And see, you get this if it's a quad 1 if it's home 16 away 41 to 75. So what is these are the other quad ones. Yeah. Looks like Wake Forest was ranked 69. And so we lost this one away. So we have this opportunity against North Carolina. We lost the Virginia Tech one. Yeah, and because these are away, even though these are ranked lower, they're higher, right? So then here's the quad 2 ones. The Miami win at home, the Ohio State one, which somebody pointed out, Pittsburgh. The Carolina home was, yeah. So this is kind of how it works. Yeah, it's not our best. And then obviously these are the teams there at the bottom, right? That we beat up on. But you can see, so North Carolina, because it was is ranked number 44 overall in their net, they fall into quad 2 because 31 through 55 played at home is quad 2. However, if you beat them away, it's quad 1. See how Carolina, the away game against Carolina moves into this quadrant, whereas the home game against Carolina is in this quadrant. So, yeah. Yeah, we don't have losses outside the quad 1. That's why I was saying, like, you're not really penalized for losing these games, because on some level you might not even be expected to win these games, right? Like, it doesn't, yeah. You're not always favored in these, and like we really weren't. Like, they're, the Purdue game or the Kansas game or whatever, but it certainly helps you like build a resume if you were to win them. Like, for example, you can how do I search Purdue Boilermakers? Is that going to be one? Okay, so here's Purdue. So this is the juxtaposition. That jerk hitting the last second 3 missed on my under bet on the game. Oh God, a late beat. So the NC State loss was a quad 1 loss. Yeah, according to this, it was, because it was at NC State. Now, had we lost to them, but beating them at home would be a quad 2 win. But at home, they're a quad 2. Now, yeah, you compare this to Purdue. They're 9-2 in quad 1, right? So they, like, you could basically flip our thing. Like, at the time when they beat us, we were a quad 1 win for them. It was a neutral site. We were ranked 25th. Or actually, no, we are ranked 25th. So that's why I'm saying, like, these things can change. Like, teams can move in and out based on how well or how poorly they do. Like, if we went back in time, I would suspect that the loss to Purdue might have been, I don't know exactly where it was, but anyway, you get the point. This helps formulate like seeding for the tournament. So the moral of the story is that doesn't really shake out in our favor at the moment. But in any case, that's it. We're gonna leave it at that. I don't really even care about the final score. Get rid of it. It is what it is. We're just gonna leave it there, and we're gonna sign off. So we're gonna see you back here for the UVA game. It's gonna be, if I call this correctly, 1 o'clock Pacific, 4 o'clock Eastern time on Saturday. And again, thanks everybody for hanging out today, even though it was definitely not our best effort. Have a great rest of your week. Be safe, and as always, go Duke. See you Saturday. Good night.